Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good day, good night, whatever time it is, wherever you're listening from. Thank you for tuning back into number 5 of the No Qualifications podcast. I'm your co-host Kev. With me, as always, 51% of the show, because he just brings that little bit extra. it's Kizza, and Kizza, can I just say to you, Merry Jesus and a happy Orthodox Easter, mate.
Thank you, mate. I didn't know you celebrated.
Well, I do, because it gives me an excuse to go back and polish off the box of Maltesers.
I don't even know what day it is with all the public holidays when it's rolled into Anzac Day. I don't know where I am.
Well, all I know with the amount of leave that haven't had to use, it's been very nice for me.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yep.
Yeah. So you've timed that well.
Well, rather than, what is it? I think you only end up using, is it like 7 days or something out of 10?
Yeah, it would be.
Probably not even.
That's what the Daily Telegraph ran, that thing where you take your leave and you mix it with things like long weekends and Easter, and you get X amount of days for not using many when you link them all. Yeah. So yours is a baby excuse. But
it's a life hack. I said to Jess, you bloody well better get your stuff together, because if you have this child anytime before, 2 weeks before, I'll be fuming.
Filthy. Have it now or wait till October long weekend.
Well, I've really maximised it. So, yeah, anyway. Mates, how's your week been? What's been happening? How are you feeling about things? Tell me your hopes and dreams and thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers. Yeah, it's been good. I really enjoyed last week's pod.
Me too.
Yeah, I thought that was our best effort.
Yeah. We had some good feedback.
Feedback's good, yeah.
We had some good feedback.
People are listening.
Surprising. What are you doing with your life? Goes to show people will watch anything.
Thanks, Mum. No, I'm stoked with how it went, but positive feedback, and we'll see how number 5 goes. But yeah, how's week 2? No, week 1 of the baby.
Yeah, week 1. It's been really good. Mm-hmm. It's been really, really good. He's settled in pretty well. He's eating me out of house and home. It's unbelievable. It's unreal how much he's eating. I mean, and I'm not the one feeding him, obviously.
This is Jess's fault.
Poor old Jess is having to sort him out. But no, he's a trooper. He's sleeping pretty well. Mm-hmm. I must admit, I am in the spare room though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we got our other little one and she's teething.
You can fuck right off, Kev.
Oh, yeah, I know. Everyone will be fuming. You chauvinistic son of a gun. No, well, you know what it is. They like the little one. She's teething here and there. So, like last night, for example, I think I got to sleep at 2. Woke up at 5.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, but then I did get a little sleep in. Jess came in and grabbed her because she was up at about 6, I think. Yeah, so I got an extra couple of hours. So I got a bit of a sleep in, which was really nice.
What do you do when you go back to work?
Oh, probably just really enjoy myself.
Yeah.
Client lunches and...
No, but you'll be tired. You asked me what my thoughts and fears were. This is my fear of 3 hours sleep.
No, I don't know. I just spare room it, and... Because it's, I drive a fair distance commute.
I sleep then.
I just do that. Yeah, I sleep then. Yeah, I just micro sleep it.
Yeah,
I don't have a Tesla, so I can't autopilot it down the road. But, no, it's all good. I mean, it's... I don't know. It's just think. Look, what am I going to do if he's going to feed? Why? There's nothing I can do.
At least give it a go.
For support.
No one likes a quitter.
Go on, babe. You can do it. I believe in you. Whip him out.
Babe, anatomy does not allow this. Stop trying. It's weird.
Yeah. But, geez, my breasts are sore.
Sympathy.
Yeah, sympathy. Exactly. But, no, it's been good. He's been selling pretty well. Young Lola, she's kind of getting on board with the whole little brother situation. Yeah.
It's not just a holiday, he's here to stay.
Yeah, and she's realised that. But no, she's good. She's sort of helping with things, and she sort of still doesn't like if, she wants a bit of attention and attention's diverted from her.
Yeah, right.
But you know what bloody kids are like.
No, I don't.
Well, there you go.
While you were having a baby on the Easter long weekend, I was... what did I do? I got... pretty levelled on the Good Friday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where did you go?
To the local beery.
Attaboy.
With the boys.
Yeah.
And did some gardening on the Saturday.
What'd you do?
Mowed the lawns.
That's
trimmed some hedge. That's not a euphemism.
Did you? Yeah. That's just maintenance. That's not gardening. Did you plant any ficuses?
Yeah, it is maintenance. No. Viburnum? Maybe.
Oh yeah,
I have to ask my guy at the nursery. I did sweet FA.
No, good.
And you were bringing life into the world. Watched a movie.
What'd you watch?
To all the boys I've loved before. Whoa. I haven't said that out loud.
You made a movie.
Yeah, made a movie. Like I said, with the boys.
Had a boy. Was it good? Who's in it?
Some dreamboat. I don't know. Gnomes threw it on, and it's
of course.
It's like, you know, when they like smack you in the face on Netflix when it comes, you open it up, it's like bang, bow.
Marketing department sorted that
new
right out.
dreamboat Zac Efron mofo.
Yeah.
And it's about, I don't know, some girl wrote letters. She's a bit of a nerd. Wrote letters about boys she loved. Yeah, and then
sounds
sister
really good.
The letters to the boys, and they're all like, "What's this all about?" And then she's like, I had to go into damage control." Yeah,
right.
Yeah, so
what is she like, the Julian Assange of the sister world?
The wiki.
The quickie leaks. Trying to help her sister get a bit of action.
Speaking of, he's out. Out, and they're back in.
Yeah, that'll teach him.
He's like, this isn't so bad. I'm free. Damn, he's got 12 months, I think.
Yeah.
For that one minor charge, and then.
But, look, he just shared some secrets, didn't he?
Big secrets.
And they didn't. This is the thing. They didn't like the secret coming out, so they go, right, we're gonna get you for espionage or whatever it is they're getting you for. And I just think, well, hang on, everything he released, the world kind of needs to know that.
Yeah.
Anyway, a bit heavy for our podcast, isn't it?
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Jesus. Meanwhile,
religion or politics, no
I'll tell you another big hitting topic that I wanted to talk about. Mm-hmm. You've been watching Lego Masters?
Have I ever? I was like, I'm not watching this, and then first night in.
Being a stay-at-home dad now,
and a Lego enthusiast,
I don't get to watch it until the next day. Thank Christ for reruns.
Are there many Lego spoilers though? Maths people will be like, "Did you see what he did last night?"
Well. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. You've got me on that, actually. But so I got to catch it the next day on the rerun, and I thought this will be so boring. Anyway, I turned it on. I was howling, laughing. Did the old lady and the young grandson?
Yeah.
And she was saying that, I just don't know if I should be here. He's really into this, and I just don't feel like I deserve to be here. But actually, she was pretty good. I think they won the first challenge.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, it had me hook, line, and sinker. I was going, babe, check out how talented they are. Yeah. She's like, oh, really? You into this? Oh, I'm so into this.
And then Hamish took a bat to them.
Yeah, that's right. He did. Tell you what, that was a bit of good cinematography, the slow-mo explosions.
Yeah. I was a bit, like I said, I was a bit out, and then I thoroughly enjoyed that there wasn't like the whole wait till after the break to what this guy did to this girl, and all that it was just good fun. Hamish does a cracking job of.
He's so talented.
He does a really good job of hosting it and pushing it along. But
you don't have to be too serious to host a Lego show.
Not really, no.
I wish I could do it.
Jeez, Channel 9's getting the most out of him and Andy for that contracts they signed.
Yeah, I know. I'd love to know the numbers that they got for people watching it.
Yeah, true.
Because it got me. I'm not going to lie to you. And I sort of went, what time's this? And it was like 11 o'clock in the morning for the reruns. And the next day, there I was, sitting on the lounge.
It's up against nothing either. Like, it's
right.
just, trash. It was like the final Big Bang Theory, which I didn't know was still a thing. And then,
right, okay.
So I don't know, something else on 9 and 7. Like MKR, I'm like, is that still a thing? And then they bring recycling MasterChef. I'm like,
yep.
All right, well, I don't want this bullshit, and I'm just going to stick with the Lego.
I can't watch MKR.
Yeah,
it's like RBT for me. Anything that's just acronyms.
Yeah.
I just can't do it. It just does my head in. You get these people who go on there to, deliberately cause a scene and...
they're like planted by producers.
Horrible.
Our producers are going to plant someone soon.
It's like 12 Davinas on a cooking show.
She's going to be on our pod soon. She's going to break us up.
She'll be in your pod, mate. Not mine.
Is pod a you? Okay, no. Kevin, I've got a question for you.
Present.
Here, miss. If Kevin's not jumping out the window if it's math class like last week.
That's right. Sorry, mate, sir. Present.
Were you... okay, thanks for coming, Kev. Have a seat,
imposter. There's an imposter.
Having a little flick, as you were having a baby, like I said, having a flick through the channels on Fox, and got to Crime Investigation, which always sucks you in. Mm-hmm. Always gets you.
Love a good crime show.
Yeah.
Highest rating podcast, a crime podcast.
They are, and I've listened to all of them, I think.
Yeah, me too.
My sad life driving around. But it was like Death Row. the show was about like death row and inmates and stuff and what they've done, and then the slip ups where they found out that they killed them and they weren't dead, like they weren't guilty. Sorry.
Okay.
So kind of examining how, and all about that. But it got me thinking.
Yep.
Your last rites, there's that whole old tale about you've been done, you've been caught, you're in the chair, you're about to get the lethal injection.
Yes.
But you get your final meal.
Oh, so before the injection.
Before the injection.
Okay. Because I wouldn't want to eat in the chair. That'd be awkward, and it wouldn't help with digestion.
So I was thinking, you're in your cuffs and your orange jumpsuit. You've been nicked. You've been got. Mate.
What's my general sort of outlook and my attitude? Am I pretty calm now? Have I accepted my fate, or am I
decided to go down in flames? You're like,
yeah,
not admitting it still. No, I didn't do it.
I'll sit up.
Yeah, but you're still having some lulls with the guards. You wouldn't be able to help yourself.
No, I couldn't help it.
Oi, Dale, how's the family? Hey, everything good? Excellent, mate. Thank you.
That wife left you yet, mate? Classic.
So I was just, it got me thinking your final meal. So I'm thinking they're probably allowing you. I mean, it's state funded, so they're not going to go all out. But
I think they put a budget on it now, don't they?
Yeah, you'd have to.
Tight asses.
Pricks would just be getting like 50 cheeseburgers, 50 that. Yeah. So I was thinking, what would you if you had to go entree, main, and dessert?
Yep. Okay.
See, I was having a think about it because I was watching.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
I fluctuate. Be like, oh look, I'm fucking hell. This is pretty heavy. I don't want a full stomach. I'm going to miss my family. And,
never good to get killed on a full stomach.
No, exactly.
Yeah. Yep.
But I was thinking,
not good. Don't want to look bloated in the autopsy photos.
I want to look my best.
Yeah. I hope they go from the top angle so I can get my duck pout.
Sexy corpse.
P.S. If you're still duck pouting, fuck off.
You deserve it. Even if you're innocent, you're out.
I am so fed up with it, and especially because like the duck face started I don't know, Paris Hilton 10 years ago. So the
MySpacey.
Yeah. So the girls that were 10 years ago are now 30.
Yeah, you get rid of it. You got kids now.
You're a woman.
You pay your mortgage and you got a kid.
Yeah. Hey, lady, stop the face.
Yeah, it had the whole emo side fringe MySpace. And then it went out of there into like peace sign, duck face.
Yeah, peace sign. Bit Asian.
You said it on it. But I fluctuated. I asked my parents, I asked Naomi, and I said, geez, I'll just sling us a large Big Mac meal with a cheesy chase, will you? That's simple.
I'm not against that, to be honest.
I thought simple, but then I was like, no, fuck that. I'll have a side of arancina to start, throw some prawns or something, a bit of seafood.
Yeah. Couldn't have that, I'd get allergic, I might have a reaction.
I might die.
I'd be fuming.
Yeah. Shit, he got himself before he got him.
I'd go by suicide. Yeah, mate, I love prawns.
Yeah.
That'll teach
gluten.
That could be my last hurrah.
Get some gluten.
Yeah. Yeah. Death by shellfish.
Fuck you, it's on my terms.
Yeah, that's right.
But then, and then I've sort of, gone all out to like where it's lobster and just it's so extravagant. The tower's about as high as this roof.
Yep.
And then I've just gone, just sling us a large Big Mac with cheesy chaser, maybe a sundae, please.
See, the first thing that comes to mind is like a really nice steak.
Everyone says steak. I fucking hate steak.
Do you hate steak?
Sorry, just quietly. Outraged.
Sorry, guys. Podcast is finished. We're off the air. Do you seriously don't like steak?
I had my first proper steak when I was probably about 14, 15. Or maybe a bit later.
Okay.
I just would avoid it at all costs.
See, maybe steak's like beer. You tell me a young bloke who likes beer when they first start drinking it. It's horrific.
Go to your first skate park party. What's this? Tui's new.
Warm. It's warm. No one's got an esky.
Yeah. It's in the plastic 6-pack bag.
I wagged school once, and we went down to the local, down behind the local caravan park, and there was a river that ran behind there. And, of course, we got the older brother of one of the guys we were wagging with to buy a case.
You need that guy in your life.
Yeah, so there was 3 of us, and we had a case of extra dry.
Oh, extra dry.
Extra dry headache.
First beer.
It was horrific. Anyway, we had to dig a hole, not to poo. Yeah. We had to dig a hole to put ice in it, just to keep the drinks cold.
Bit of bush mechanics
we
over
were
here.
We were thinking, and I was like, oh, this is good. But I got so fucked up. Yeah. There was 3 of us drinking a case. It was like,
4 beers?
I was blind. I got home sick, like spewing, caught the bus home, so drunk. Anyway, I think my old man knew what was going on.
It's kind of, I mean, you got to go off on your kid, but it's a bit of a rite of passage.
It is, 100%.
I mean, not if they're 12, but they're getting to 16.
I think it was 11.
Yeah.
No, it was like 15. 15, 16, 15. I think
11,
it was 15.
having scotch on the rocks with Dad at 15.
Yeah, a couple of really good cigars, actually.
I had a similar thing. We had our big thing was skate park parties.
Yep.
That was massive.
Opposed to a bush doof.
A bush doof, yeah. Is that what Gloucester had?
Yeah, that's right.
No, city slickers, skate park party.
Yeah, bruh.
And yeah, that was, you'd have a, I don't know why, but you'd always need the older kid. You need that kid in your life for, if it's a brother, for recommendations on like music and movies. Like I was very lucky. My brother's a lot older. They all reference things. So I'm like 10 and I'm like, you boys heard of Nirvana?
Yeah.
You're pretty big. Like
Slipknot. I heard they murdered someone.
Yeah.
Really?
You need that person, but you also need that kid who graduated last year or something.
Yes.
Just turned 18.
Yep.
Oh, mate, you want to give us a six-pack? Yeah. Fuck yeah, it's a rite of passage.
He'll do it, mate.
Yeah.
Or he's trying to be cool with the younger kids.
Yeah. Or the lurky creep guy that's just finished school but still hanging around year 10 girls.
Dale.
Yeah.
Dale.
Got a dodgy mustache.
Drove a yellow VN Commodore.
I'll give you a lift.
Just with the headers, no exhaust. It was so loud.
Here he comes.
Just doing laps, doing manies up and down the main
He's
street.
6 clicks away, but you can hear him coming. He's coming.
Just this old rattler.
Every town, everyone listening to this had that guy in their year. Everyone has that.
It was either a VN or a VL.
Yeah. What are you doing? Didn't you graduate? And there's always like us guys in the year of the girl that they're chasing.
Yes.
Didn't you graduate like 4 years ago? Yeah. What are you doing? Oh, just working at Coles still, just seeing what my options are.
I'm assistant manager for night shift. Cool, bro.
Oh, my mum said she saw you rounding up all the trolleys. Is that? No, that's not me.
No, I just go above and beyond, actually.
Help out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that lurking guy, it's always,
Anyway, to get back to your point. My first reaction is a steak, a really nice steak. Probably to be honest, like a T-bone, because I like anything cooked on the bone. Holds much more moisture and it's always more tender.
Jeez, you're thinking about it a bit.
Throw in some curly fries.
You would send it back, wouldn't you? I asked for medium rare.
I would. I'd be like off. What's that movie with Gerard Butler where he pulls the bone out of the T-bone and stabs his celly in the neck?
Oh, Law-Abiding Citizen. Oh, what a film!
One of the best movies.
Yeah, great film. There's a recommendation for you guys.
There you go, guys. Hit it up. Throw in some curly fries.
Hog's breath. That's what makes.
Yeah, curly fries at Hog's breath are always good. But also, I don't know. That's probably where I'd go. Maybe a nice cold beer.
Cold beer. I went Coke for some dumb reason. I don't know why.
Because you're a child.
Can I get a sippy cup?
I spilled it.
Where's my ice?
I wouldn't get ice because I'd want the maximum amount of Coke.
Yeah, true.
That's when I go out.
Macca's get you.
Yeah, they're shammers. Former advertisers.
We've turned on them in a week.
Haven't paid their bloody bill.
We went and bought heaps of shit hoping you'd jump on board. Hasn't come through.
Still waiting.
What about dessert? Have you got a sweet tooth?
I have a massive sweet tooth.
Yeah.
One of my favourite desserts to have is custard with enough ice cream in it that would sink the Titanic. And you know that most of that ice cream is under the custard.
Yeah.
And then just lashings of chocolate syrup. And then here it is, maple syrup. But not maple syrup, maple flavoured syrup. Like the cheapest, nastiest maple flavoured syrup you can buy.
Preservative syrup.
Oh, sugar syrup.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the chocolate syrup has to be the cheapest, nastiest chocolate syrup you can buy.
Right.
Just no name. I just love it.
This lethal injection is not going to kill you. Your sugar buzz has got to override it.
Well, Jess says to me, she goes, "You're the only bloke that can have a Red Bull and go to sleep." I said, "I think that's my ADD." She's like, "Oh, we're going to have a long flight. Do you want a Zoloft?" "No way, it'll keep me up."
I can agree with that. Kevin, I got something for you.
Oh, has it got a bow around it?
Did you hear that?
Oh,
did that come through?
Holy smokes.
No, I was listening to a commercial radio station the other day, and they were talking
Squares.
about coincidence. Yeah, losers. Are they in their basement? No.
Yeah, join the podcast revolution.
Yeah. But they had this standard commercial radio. They had a segment about coincidences.
Yep.
And I was sitting there thinking, and some of the ones they rung up were just pretty pitiful, and they got through their segment and done. And I was driving along, and I was thinking, yeah, I've got an absolute ball terror. It happened a couple of months ago. But so, as you know, and people might know from when we've talked.
Let me guess. You went through Macca's drive-through 2 days in a row, got the same person in the window. What a coincidence.
Damn it, how'd you know? I would have won the prize on radio. So what I've done is I'm measuring up for work for products we have.
Yep.
I've got my sheet and it's telling me you're meant to go to 3 of 333.
Yep.
And Ocean Road. So I'm gone, yep, sweet, looked at it, gone to 3 of 333.
Yep.
Now, I'm in there, I've knocked on the door, they're expecting me, greeted me, wasn't weird or anything like that.
Yep.
Had my pants off, so I thought they would say something.
That's normal. Whatever. I picked my daughter up from daycare today. She had her pants off. So that was. I said, I walked in and went, back. Sweet, it's a no pants party. Woo!
Everyone's doing it.
Yeah, they looked at me weird. Don't do it, Kev.
Can you please get Jess to pick Lola up?
From now on.
Forever.
Yeah, bulk email went out to all of the parents. Guys, from now on, please wear pants. Yeah. We had an incident. Yeah. Police were called. No one was hurt.
No names but Kevin. So anyway, I've got to go to 3 of 333. Pretty simple. Found the road, went to unit 3 of 333. Knocked on the door, they've let me in, and I've started to measure up for what I needed.
Yep.
Talking to them, and what he pointed out that I had to measure was a little bit different. It was on my sheet, and I said,
"Was it his crutch?"
That, as well as what I also had to measure.
Very different.
That comes complimentary with every service.
Yeah,
so,
good.
I've said to him, look, okay, just those two, you sure? And sometimes people change ideas and what they want to do, so can get smaller or bigger the job.
Yep.
So I measured it, and I said, so that's it. That's all you need. And he's like, yep, just those two. Away you go. I was like, all right. And I started to chat to him, go through a few things with him, and then finished up. And then as I'm walking out, bloke from work, Scotty, rings me. I pick up and I say, hey, mate. And he goes, yeah, g'day, Kiz. And I'll just call the customer, Mrs. Smith.
Sure.
He said, Mrs. Smith's just
probably
on the other line.
Mrs. Smith.
What? Yeah. And he's gone, Mrs. Smith's on the other line. And she said, she just wants to know how far off you are. And I'm like, hang on a sec. And
does Mrs. Smith have Alzheimer's?
Yeah. This could be an ongoing thing all day. Measure, come back out, measure.
Yeah.
So I've gone to the car and said, just wait there a sec, mate. I'll find out. And I was like, and I was confused. I'm like, I was just at Mrs. Smith. And sometimes there's happened before where they're not there and the husband's there. And then they've called or something like that.
Yep.
And I said, he goes, hang on, I'll just pause you there and I'll talk to her. And he said, yeah, he said he's just been. And she's gone, no, he hasn't. I'm in the house waiting for him. It's an empty house, new buy.
Yeah, right.
And she's just waiting for me.
Yep.
Front step. And he's gone, no, I've got her on the phone. And she said, no. Like, he hasn't been. I'm at the house. I'm at the front door. There's no way. And I'm like, mate, I've got it here, 3 of 333. I've just been in the house and knocked on the door. They've let me in and said, go for it. And then I've just done it. I don't know what else to tell you. So he's called her back and I said, check all the details. And he's gone, hung up on me, called her back.
Are you Patrick Swayze?
In what, Roadhouse? That's my dream. Or Dirty Dancing.
Is this Dirty Dancing?
Maybe.
Are you a ghost measurer?
I had a ghost. Yeah, Whoopi was holding me the whole time. So I'm just sitting in my car and I'm baffled and I'm just thinking, okay, it says it on the sheet, the name, the address. I've just done it. Scotty's rung me back. He's checked all the details. I said, get her number, get all her details so I can cross-reference them. And he's gone, yep, Mrs. whatever. And then he's given me the address and he said, so you went to 3 of 323? I said, no, I went to 3 of 333.
Oh, right, okay.
And I'm like, but...
The old one-digit out trick.
Well, there's one digit out, and it's 5 houses down the other way.
Sure.
Both because there's a lot of units along that road.
Yeah.
Complexes. And I've said to him, yeah, but...
It is complex.
Okay, fair enough. I've just gone to that house. I've gone to the wrong house, but they've let me in freely.
Yeah, that's weird.
And they have the same name. And I've gone, hey, g'day, it's Kieran. And then I've said...
So they have the same name as
That's
well.
what I'm saying. So, and it was a pretty common name. I won't say it, but...
It was Smith, you've already said it.
Well, it was a pretty common name, but...
Yep.
So I've hung up from him, went to 3 of 323, gone up to the step, and I said, how you going? I said, look, I'm sorry I'm super late, but you won't believe what's just happened.
Yep.
I've just gone to 3 of 333. They're expecting not my company, but another company to come measure.
You're kidding.
And you both have the same name, and she's just gone... Serious? And then I've done her job, and hers was exactly what was meant to be on the sheet. And I've rung Scotty, and I said, you wouldn't believe it, mate. Exact same last name, expecting at the same time from a different company at 11 a.m.
That's insane.
That's a coincidence.
What would that have won you on the radio?
I would have bloody won the radio station.
You would have.
That would just shut down.
That's mental.
Oh, I know. Same last name. And this isn't a bit either. Like, this is my thing. I tell everyone because it's... I just can't shut up about it. Same last name, same appointment for a measure.
That's
from
crazy.
a different company at the same time, and they're five houses, but 5 complexes apart.
One question that I think is on everyone's lips.
Mm-hmm.
Did you end up converting the first measure to your company?
Well, we don't know.
Just purely based on, I sensed it, guys. And they go, you're a bloody go-getter. Let's give you the business.
We wanted to steal the job and quote, but we don't have their phone number. And I was half tempted to just put it in the mail.
Just go put it in the letterbox.
But they're mine, because then the other company either didn't turn up or was going to turn up. That's what I was most interested in.
Yeah.
So the other company was going to turn up. I was a little bit early, and it only took me literally 5 minutes. So if I'm there...
Because you're a go-getter?
I'm a gun. Just quietly.
You're a gun?
Just spread the word.
Yep.
But you should see my LinkedIn. It says gun, and that's it. Doesn't tell me what I do, but I'm a gun. But so when that guy's turned up for the other company, it's meant to be there at 11. I was there at about 1:45. Took me literally 5-10 minutes, and he might have been 5 minutes late.
Yep.
He's turned up, and they've just gone, "Who are you?" "I'm here to measure up." "Oh, you just had someone."
And maybe they lost the job. And he goes, "Oh, maybe one of the other boys did it."
Yeah, and
they lost the job.
Yeah, I'm just so baffled. I actually wanted to go back and to say, "Hey, how you going? Here's a coincidence. Tell another person my story." But I just thought you would like that.
I love it.
Yeah, it's not a bit or a shtick. It was like something. I was just sat in my car, just like, holy shit! What
I
the
love
hell's
it.
just happened?
Far out, Kizza. Well,
there you go. Take that and tell everyone.
Lovely story, mate. Kizza, can I take control back of the podcast?
No, fuck no.
You've really hogged it, and I want to turn.
Control freak.
I want to bloody turn, all right? I want to tell stories. I want to tell coinky-dink stories.
Tell your brother to share.
Oh, mate. No, do you know what? I was thinking the other day, sort of like what we were talking about just before with, the random bloke cruising around the streets and hanging out with the young kids and, Dale.
Dale, Trent.
But I was thinking... Do you remember, I don't know if this ever happened or this is exclusively me, but I reckon it would have happened to you. Did you ever have to call your girlfriend when you're in school, the home phone?
Yeah, it's something you have to navigate as a young fellow. And it's shit.
I remember it was between year 7 and year 8. So the Christmas break, and I had a girlfriend. We were pretty serious at the time.
Yeah. Did you get together the last day of term and then it carried over?
No, we'd been together. We were long term, maybe 3 or 4 months.
Oh, serious? Yeah.
We were very serious.
Wedding bells.
Yeah, I know. So, but I called her up, and I remember being so fucking nervous.
Did you psych yourself up?
Mate, I was like, the tiger running upstairs.
Dad, not today. I'm busy. I got something.
I'm under a lot of stress right now.
But side note, just if anyone wants a like that reference I just used, there's a really good Kevin Hart bit where he's allowed to swear at the teacher.
Oh, yes.
And he tells all his friends.
I know it.
Nah, today I got a lot hard.
Yeah.
Guys, look it up. It's very, very funny.
It's on his second last special.
Yeah, that's right.
Not his latest Netflix, but his second last.
Walks off flap like Samuel.
Yeah.
Sorry, continue.
No, that's cool. But I remember, honestly, I was getting myself absolutely psyched for it, and I was like, I don't want to call too early. But I also don't want to call it.
Was it a nighttime call?
It was a nighttime call.
Yeah, right.
So I don't want to call too early in the evening and upset dinner.
Yeah.
Because I know what dads can be like.
Get off the phone.
I don't want to upset dad. And I don't want to call too late because I know what dads can be like and I don't want to call too late. So I was like, fucking hell, what do I call?
I've got a half-hour window here and I need to nail it.
8 good?
Yeah.
Maybe it's good. Anyway, so I called up and the dad answered. Oh, no. So I've gone, there's Becky there. I'll get her.
Who's this?
And then you just hear, it like, that's for you.
Yeah.
Just this, and you're sort of there and your heart's pounding, your mouth's all dry, and then she gets on the phone and you sort of have that, hi, how you going? Good. Oh, good. And it was literally felt like 20 minutes of silence. And it was so boring and so silent that we ended up talking about, like, what did you get for Christmas?
Yeah, right.
And
the big topics.
Like, what did you get for this? Oh, I got this and I got that. And I remember,
where do you see this going?
Yeah, like, if I lost 2 arms and a leg, would you still love me?
There were so many hypotheticals like that as a kid. Oh, brilliant.
If I go to uni in Melbourne and you don't go to uni...
Yes, I'll cheat on you. I mean, sorry.
Was that your question? It wasn't. Oh, shit. I played my hand.
Is your dad there? I might have a chat to him instead.
Yes, see what we can do with this. But, it was so boring. And I remember I started talking about, like, what we got for Christmas. And I said to her, I got a school bag. I got a backpack for Christmas. And I was thinking about it the other day. And I thought, what a fucking rip-off.
Yeah, they stitched you up.
Who gets their kid a school necessity for Christmas? On Jesus' our Lord and Saviour's birthday, I get a fucking backpack. Kids in Africa get backpacks on a Wednesday just because they need them. I get one on Jesus' birthday.
Did it have some biros in the front, though?
Oh, who knows? I probably had to pay for my own. That's how ripped off it was. And I was thinking, like, remember as a kid, if you had a birthday party, if you were ever so lucky, and then you had to invite, your mum would always say, you've got to invite little Johnny down the road. And it's like, oh, no one fucking likes him.
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't get an invite. No, you have to invite him. It's the right thing to do. It's like, well, okay, Jesus had a birthday and I got a fucking backpack. Can't he just put up with it for a bit and I get a good present?
That's very true. A lot's coming out about your childhood, Kev.
No, I'm very angry, Kizza.
Is that why you were driving?
Can I lay down? Can I lay down and we can talk about this?
Is this why you have extra dries at 14?
This is true. Yeah, I was escaping. No,
very, very good point. I used to get the...
Yeah, did you have it? Did you have to make the call?
I had... I'd get, like, shoes. So, like, you know when skate shoes were, like, massive and they were expensive. Now that I think about it...
DC's like $180.
I had globes. I had Chet Thomas globes.
Yeah.
I don't even know who Chet Thomas is.
They were over
$200.
Yeah,
they were like $180 at this surf shop, and they were just plain black. But I was like, and it had an ollie pad on it. I couldn't skate.
Jeez.
And an ollie pad, I have no business. I remember scuffing
I've never met
bit.
that kid. Yeah. There you go, mate. What's your name? I'm Kev. Ollie. Good to see you, buddy.
But it had an ollie pad, and I remember distinctly like rubbing it up on the brick just to look like I've tried to do some ollies with and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I really wanted to be a part of the skate community.
Yes.
But, being this short and wide, you just, anyway.
No,
I remember getting those, and like my brothers, so they're obviously a lot older.
Yeah, we discussed
so there's
that.
3 or 4 of them, but when they're a lot older, I'm a lot younger. So
sure. It's
kind of like parents are buying for 1 or 2 kids when I'm younger.
Yeah, okay.
Where they had to buy for 4.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm just getting everything.
Yeah, you're getting fully loaded French fries.
I just distinctly remember my brother walking. He's like, "You got to be fucking kidding me. Have you seen Kizza's Chet Thomas's?" I'm like, "Yeah, good are they?" He's like, "You're fucked." I'm like, What's wrong?
He's like, going to hate.
We had to share a jumper.
One arm each.
And you've got a $180 pair of shoes.
And then for pants, we had to get a jumper upside down and pull them up. And
jumper pants.
Seal the neck up.
And he's like, you've got a $180 pair of skate shoes. You don't even skate.
Yep.
So, I did have that, but it wasn't a backpack or biro.
I was fuming. It's just offensive.
Yeah.
It's just But did you have to make the call to the girlfriend? Did you ever have that?
Yeah.
Because we were obviously like mobile phones. I didn't have a mobile phone until I was 18 and I bought my own, or 17 I bought my own.
Landline, and you had to pick that sweet spot because some people had dinner early.
Yes.
And there was a bit bigger sweet. If they had a bit later, but then they had to go to bed or do stuff before bed, or then you had the whole...
What about those weirdos that had supper?
Hang up immediately.
Yeah, cool, mate. I'll see you on Sunday at church. No thanks.
You're not getting in there.
Yeah, no way. Jeez.
But
supper.
You're that was petrifying. But if the mum, Dad was worse. That's like code red. Yeah. Shit, Dad's picked up. If it was a sibling, you'd be like, oh, hey, it's Kizza. They're like, he's such and such around.
Yep.
Or the mum and she's a little bit jovial. That's good. That's not too bad.
Or she's trying to get the bloody dinner on.
Yeah,
and no one's helping her.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, just get her.
Yep.
But that was petrifying. I distinctly remember someone had given my number to a girl when I was in like year 7, so I hadn't been like dealt with girls or like at primary school. Now it was like full on in year 7, and they were like calling the house, and she's like, I'm going to call him.
Jesus, I never had girls calling.
Yeah, well, someone
gave my
number.
Backpacks for Christmas.
Oh, you were hip.
Sorry, I can't come out this weekend. I'm packing my new backpack.
I'm ready for school on the 26th of December.
I've got to fish through all of my new books that I got for Christmas, thanks. Oh, I can't wait for my birthday in June. I wonder what I'm going to get. Oh, sweet. A pencil case that I can get my little squared names and put in the front.
A tax return for... I just remember I was panicking. I was like... And had brothers and siblings. So I had siblings who were older too. They weren't cool and I wasn't their age. And then the mum and dad. So I was like, fuck, I'm just going to have to man the phone all night. I'm going to be next to it. And, and they're walking past going, why are you sitting next to the phone? Why are you... What are you, phone police?
You had a phone on the wall or on the, had a phone table in your house.
And then there was, just when she did call, there was an absolute eruption. Because you remember how the phone used to cut off the dial-up?
Yes.
And then you had to pick or choose.
Yes.
So she's called, and then I'm having a blue with my sister who's on the internet, and then she's like, "Oh, I might just let you go." I'm like, "Fuck, my window's gone. I'm done."
I'm on MSN chat.
I'm having an absolute barney with my sister, and she's like, so it wasn't the dad in her case. It was like my sister was about to punch my lights out.
Yes.
And so there was a bit of my
for
childhood.
Christ's sake, Michelle, I'm trying to get a load away.
And she's just bitching about MSN Messenger. There's a throwback.
Absolutely.
MSN. So we had it a little bit where you had to do the phone thing. Soon as MSN and that come in with the dial-up,
that was text.
Thank God.
Yeah, you could run some serious game on the MSN.
Oh mate, you have a few windows open.
You could change your colour font.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And then there was
red.
Do you have those people that were like, as if they were like Steve Jobs type code writers, where they had their name but had all the weird emoji thing before emojis were out?
Yeah.
And so I just had Kizza. Yep. And then they had all these weird...
I just had Kevin.
We were
and I probably misspelt it.
No wonder people weren't sliding into our DMs then.
I know.
Kevin,
no one was even sliding into my local Telstra phone number to call me up.
But and then people, I don't know how they did it. And it was always girls that had colourful and butterflies and smileys and love hearts. Like, how the hell did you do that?
That was like the first version of Pimp My Ride, wasn't it? Kizzasaurus, I have a question for you.
Yep.
At what age do we lose, we being collective men, lose all faith, I guess you could say, in women's eyes to go and get our hair cut?
What do you mean? What's happened?
Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm running a pretty fresh new cut.
It is, yeah.
And you know what? I haven't got the speed line.
Yeah, nice.
I didn't ask for it. She just did it.
Yeah.
So anyway, pretty cool.
She took liberties with your hair.
She took liberties, but whatever. It's all good. But I was sitting there and I walked in. I said, "G'day, can I, get in for a quick cut?" She's like, "Yeah, grab a seat. We were 5 or 10 minutes." So as I was sitting there, two older couples, I'm going to say 70, are in that vintage somewhere there. So two older couples in their 70s came in probably a few minutes apart. And I saw a wonderful thing happen where as soon as they crossed the line into the store, first thing that happened was the bloke couldn't talk anymore. He lost all privilege. And the wife would say, "Can he get in for a haircut?" And
she's taking the reins.
She's taking the reins completely. And inevitably they say, yep, no worries, grab a seat, we'll be 5 or 10. Cool, no worries. So 3 minutes later, same thing happens. They come in, he loses his voice, strange.
Yeah.
Can he get in for a haircut? Yeah, that's fine, grab a seat. So while I'm sitting here, I'm sort of listening because I'm thinking, what's going on here? Like, this is just hilarious.
Did Jess walk you in for your haircut?
No, mate.
Okay.
I'm trusted. I have full trust in haircut,
right.
in a haircut capacity world of my household. And I could hear these ladies saying to their husbands, "Okay, now what I'm thinking, we get a number 4 on the sides and you just get a little trim on the top, okay?" And then here comes the test to prove and see, A, if they've been listening, and B, if they can be bloody well trusted to get their hair done. And so she said, "Okay, now, so what is it? What is it on the sides?" "Oh, I don't know. It's probably a 3 or something, is it?" "No, wrong. It's a 4. It's never been a 3. It's always been a 4. What are you, a bloody Jonas brother? It's never been a..." And I thought, that's so funny. They've basically given him the test to see, can you be trusted? If you fail the test, she's sitting down and waiting.
Giving him a little bit of rope and then just yanked on him like a friggin' staffy.
But the second guy, he passed the test.
Oh, he did?
He listened.
He's fine.
I think Mavis went off to Suzanne to get a new set of slacks.
That's another, when do pants become slacks?
I know, exactly.
That's amazing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I thought, interesting. And I thought, you know what? Is it when you wear jeans and joggers? Or is it when you start tucking T-shirts into tracky dacks and going out in public? Like, when is it that you lose all trust and your wife loses all faith that you can represent the bloody family out and about in the world?
John's gone to Just Cuts and he's got a number 2 all over and a line in his head.
Yeah, old Shazza at Just Cuts has just buzz cut him. You'll be sweet, mate. Go on, off you go.
I think you're right. When you start, jeans and joggers is a big one. Although that's entry level. Oh, it's comfortable. That's when you know you're getting to an age.
Well, jeans and joggers goes with walking with your hands behind your back, which I notice I'm starting to do as I'm a dad of 2 now, and the old hands go behind the back, and I find myself just toddling along.
And then you get the audible sound like for every movement and every creak.
Oh, no, this one. Perfect.
Yeah,
That's the getting up one, and this is the getting down. It's an exact reverse of the first.
Is my dad here? It's so spot on.
But it's true. And then you said something the other day which made me think. And you're like, Kev, when does you trip over and have a stack? When does that turn into you had a fall?
Yeah, so if your dad's, you're speaking to your dad and you're like, you wouldn't believe it. I've just tripped over and grazed me.
Arse over tit.
Yeah, gone arse over tit. I've grazed me elbow and my knee, and I couldn't believe what an idiot. Oh, that's no good, Dad. And then when he rings up, when does it become, oh, Kev, I've had a fall? Or someone rings on his behalf.
I was going to say, it's more someone rings on their behalf.
Yeah,
so it's
he's
more
had
like,
a fall.
Kizza, just want to let you know your grandfather has had a fall.
Yeah. What do you mean? So he's just tripped over?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Was he fallen for Mavis, has he? At the centre.
He runs that place.
Yeah.
It's on tap.
Slinging it everywhere.
No, you're spot on. I don't know what the justification is or what the prerequisite is to, he's had a fall.
Well, maybe I fell over, right? Is you slip and you try and save it and off you go. Where a fall, sometimes they just literally stand.
Yeah, topple over.
Just...
An actual, and it is just a fall.
They're literally...
He was standing stationary and fell.
Yeah, the earth moved from under their feet.
Yeah, there's a lot of things like that I'm not looking forward to as I look at my my grandparents or my dad. It's just like, what the fuck happens?
I hope to be a cool older bloke, but I don't hold much faith for me, because even at my ripe old age of 31 at the moment. Boy, fuck, I can be a grumpy prick sometimes.
You really can. Yep. And it's hard to work with.
Sorry. Wrong, cut it. Let's do that again.
You idiot.
But I don't know. I just get annoyed by so many things, and my wife always says, Kev, it doesn't matter. And I'm like, yeah, it does matter. Yeah. Because if the green light has turned red and the little man has turned red, hurry up.
Yeah.
Don't dawdle.
Yeah.
Or if you're at a zebra crossing... hurry up.
Yeah.
I know it's the law, but for me, it's more of a courtesy that I'm stopping.
You're lucky I'm stationary.
You're lucky, yeah. And you know what I noticed? I noticed there's 3 different ways that people go across a zebra crossing, which I'm number 1, right?
I think I know what you're going to say.
I'm number 1. I do the classic, I'll just make sure, because I know it's a courtesy, it's not a right. And they stop, and I do the classic, mouth, the pincing mouth smile. Thanks for not hitting me, mate. Yeah. And I just scurry across.
Yeah.
And I might do a little wave, thanks, mate.
Yeah.
And I sort of mouth, thank you. Cheers, mate. Good on you.
But it's so soft he can't hear you, so there's no point.
But he knows, because it's in my eyes. I get soft, nice. Thanks, mate. Good on you, champion. Good on you, lad, for not smashing into me. Yeah. The second one.
Trent with his VN again.
Yeah, thanks, Dale.
Dale.
And he sits there revving it so it doesn't stall. Mate, probably change the plugs in that bad boy. She sounds rooted.
Valve bouncing in them.
And then you got the second one, which is the classic, fuck the world. I'm after a court case and I'm going to win this. And they just step straight out and dawdle.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
Yeah. Oh, whoops. Oh, these white painted lines are going to stop 2.5 ton of your car from destroying
your mate's filming. It's going straight to ACA.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Trace will look after this.
Yeah, exactly. What is this, Beijing? Why is everyone jumping on the front of cars, hurting their back? Cut it out. And then you got the third one, which is the classic sort of, they look and they're a bit but they do what I call the little zebra step, quick step, and they sort of
the entry into the zebra, yeah.
And what it is, it's really nice because they're trying to act as if I'm hurrying.
Yeah.
You're not, mate. It's literally the same speed. Yeah. So cut it out. I don't want that positivity in my life.
Is the scurry the first one? Is the scurry the awkward jog? You know how people go to break into a jog stride and then it's sort of
it's actually slower because you've messed with the gait of your step.
Yeah.
I've pulled a hammy.
I love that one. The old bloke the guy who's generally doing the awkward jog is super appreciative. Oh, geez, thanks, mate.
Good on you, champion.
Thanks for stopping. Yep. Have a good day. It's like, what is going on? It's kind of.
And he's probably semi-athletic. He probably played, reserves or something back in 1968. Yeah.
Got a little hop in his step still.
Yeah, he sort of... see that turn of speed there, Doris? That was a bit impressive, wasn't it?
I'd have the centre on notice.
Yeah.
No, you're spot on. There's a lot of little idiosyncrasies when you especially when I go to like what do you call it, aged care for work.
Yep.
It's the dynamics are pretty funny. But yeah, there's certain things that change. Yeah, and the tucking into the jeans of shirts.
Yes.
Like, I haven't chucked unless I'm going to a wedding. I'm not tucking anything.
This is true. Yeah. Well, I think they just get to a point where they literally couldn't care, which in a way.
It's all about
all
function.
live like that.
Yeah, it's function, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, and I've done a few of those now where I've just sort of, you're starting to head towards function. You're like, I don't care what anyone says or sees. Yeah. I'm doing this.
Yeah, like you get up during the night and have a wee. I don't flush it.
Yeah. Oh, that's you, is it?
I'll do it in the morning. Well, Kiz, there's another one, I think.
Are we done?
I think we've dusted that well and truly properly.
Footy's on. And I haven't put my tips in. Shit.
Actually, I haven't either. I haven't done it for 2 weeks now.
Oh, you're out.
Do you...
I do it a Wednesday.
Yes, okay.
Make sure I do it,
yeah. Usually I would do that as well, but...
They're playing funny buggers Thursday night games and day games. So, God, I don't remember.
Get their life together.
I'm in second, so I better keep at it. So.
Yeah, I'm in like 40-something.
Yeah, so...
Out of 70-something.
You just quietly go out the back door.
Yeah,
Because that's how you likes it.
I'm giving zeros at the moment, zeros. But yeah, so that's another one, number 5. I think we've had another good time, and
yeah, I was happy with that.
Yeah,
another good app.
Have you got any thoughts or comments for anyone? Any
no,
listeners?
Just keep the engagement up. We're like we got a 1 or 2 emails which we like nearly fell over. We didn't think that anyone was listening. And what do you normally say? Hang on. Like and comment us.
Yeah.
4 stars.
Virtual piss on us, actually.
Say what? What is a virtual piss?
My real personality's coming out again.
What's a virtual piss?
Oh, haven't I told you this?
No. Is this something weird that happens after the pod?
Okay, well, we're going to wrap this up, but we'll do special, extra, free bonus material.
Normally people have to pay for this. Sounds like they might have to pay for it.
I might have to pay for it.
Jesus. Yeah, continue.
So, like you, I've had, got single mates and all that sort of stuff. And I sort of noticed over a period of time, if they posted something on Insta or Facebook or whatever, if there was a girl that was interested in them, they were always the first one to comment.
Oh,
not a like. A like's not enough. It was a comment. And it might just be like a photo they've put up with... maybe they were in Bali, or maybe they were just going for some beers, or it was a photo of, whatever.
So the girl that the guy's into who's posted it, and the guy's commenting, or the other way?
No, it's the other way.
Yeah, okay.
It's the other way. It's always the other way. It's always a guy will post something, and then the girl that's a bit keen on him will write something, will comment. And it's kind of, I guess it's like when I take my dog for a walk, and she walks along and goes, mine, that's mine, and just pees over everything. That's mine too. That's mine. That was mine yesterday.
Okay, that's very, I do like, so it's the girl's sending up the back signal.
Yes.
Oh, this has a comment. Who comment? Oh, okay, hands off.
Yeah.
Stay away.
Yeah. Renee commented, oh, looking good there, boo.
So if Sarah was scrolling, he's posted it 6 minutes ago. Shit, there's already a comment.
Yes.
Who is it? Renee's commented.
Yes.
Sarah's going, oh, hands off.
Yep.
That she's virtually pissed all over.
Yeah, because the worst thing you could do is actually, go to a guy and say, I actually really like you, and I think our friendship's good. Like, maybe there's something there.
No,
Would
the
you
passive-aggressive comment.
100%. Yeah, don't tell us what you think.
I have to admit that is one of your best little things you've come up with.
Well, it's just something I've noticed.
It's so true. Now that and it can work the other way where, like, guys are like...
Guys will send a like.
Nah, fucking dibs, I commented and liked it.
Shotty on the hotty.
Quick patent that.
That's another in our first batch of t-shirts.
That's a most Shotty the hottie. Sounds like a Jersey Shore thing.
It's brilliant.
The cabs are here.
I've surprised myself there.
That's very good.
No, but it's true. But a guy will like. A guy will like a post, and that's enough. Because chicks will... Tell me if I'm wrong, all you ladies out there. Chicks will read so much into things.
Yeah.
So they'll read into, he liked my status. He liked my photo.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he was so into you. He never liked mine. That's a thing. Where if a chick writes on a guy's, status or whatever, first thing they do, screenshot, sends to their girlfriends. Look at this fucking bitch.
Yeah. And then if he caught up with her or saw her out the next weekend, he's like, what's wrong? You're like,
nothing.
I saw that she commented.
No, she wouldn't say it.
Oh, no.
What are you serious?
He's got to read between
nothing.
the lines, yeah.
What's wrong? What's going on? Nothing.
Nothing.
And then it'll be like 3 weeks later, it'll be like, okay, maybe we could go out for dinner sometime. Yeah, that's fine, but who's Jessica?
Yeah, that's yeah,
What?
it comes out like that.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, what are you talking about? And then they
Yep.
unravels how insane they are. Well, 3 weeks ago, you posted a photo on Bali, and she was the first comment.
January 19.
What?
January 21. January 14.
See, that's it. I'd kind of almost rather the passive-aggressive girl doing that than guys just be like, I liked a photo. Yeah, she's probably mine now.
Yeah.
Dibs.
Clean.
Yeah,
Mine.
like, I'm just
Shotty on the hotty.
I'm probably going to hit that. I don't know yet. As if they've got any say in
See
anything.
what happens.
Yeah,
See what happens.
they talk guys, sometimes they talk such
Well,
bullshit.
I said this to my wife a little while ago, and we were talking about, like, you know, the conversation. Oh, how long would you be single for if I died?
Holy shit.
You know, that sort of stuff.
Heavy.
or like, oh, if we got divorced, you know, how long before you're on Tinder? I said I wouldn't be on Tinder. I promise you, hand on heart, I'd have no interest in on Tinder, and I wouldn't want to, you know, go out with a chicky baby who was on Tinder. I've got no interest because it's such a game, and I think it could be addictive that you're just on to the next thing,
You're not actually there for the reason you're there. It's to meet people. It's kind of a game, and how many people you get, and I'm inboxing someone. It's like, have you met them? Or are you going to meet them?
And also this personality purely on text. Not good.
Yeah.
Not good.
We need to call a single mate. Maybe we'll do that in the coming weeks.
I think it's a good idea.
Well, I've got I'm looking at you, Michael. I'm going to call him and then see what he says. Because it's so foreign to me. Obviously, we've been in relationships for a long time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's a single lad, just doing his best in the world. But I just, when I see I don't know that he's even really on Tinder. I know that he's looked at it.
He's on Tinder. He's in Tinder, mate. He is Tinderella. He's in it.
He's all up in there.
Yeah.
But I don't even really understand how it works. And
I know there's swiping that goes on.
Yeah, and I don't even know which way is good.
And that's the only thing that goes on in mine. There's a bit of swiping. Get it out of there. Get your hand off that. No.
We've got 2 kids. You want to come near this? No, but we might get someone on that can explain it and give us some anecdotes. But you spot on though. The what did you call it? The virtual
pissing.
It's such a good concept.
Yeah,
because it does go on. But yeah.
No, it's a pretty. If you have single mates and you start looking at their socials, you'll see it. Especially if there's some hot babes around.
I might go have a scroll now.
Have a little scroll around.
Yeah.
But anyway, that'll sum it up. Thanks again, everyone. It has been a little bit of a surprise. We've had some good numbers, like people listening. Go on to our YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube. Episodes go up in full every week. I cut them down. We chuck some stuff up on Instagram, some clips and little funny bits that we make up. It's been really fun actually. It's been good to hear from some people, a few comments, a few DMs. It's really good.
Get us going where we want to go. We need a lot of it's slow and steady. Obviously, we're not trying to take over the world just yet, but more feedback.
Buy me dinner first.
More feedback and comments so that we can bounce off you guys, because eventually then we can start calling people and getting people involved.
DM us, jump on our Insta, flick us an email if people still do that. It's noqualificationspodcast@gmail.com. But until next week, Kizza,
it's been a pleasure.
Nice seeing your pretty face again. See you, everyone.
Oh.
Bye.